Hello students. So today we will be starting with class 8 syllabus, that is chapter number 1, which is rational number and irrational number. So in my last lecture I have covered chapter number 10, which is basically first chapter of part 2, which is division of polynomials. So this entire chapter is available on my YouTube channel, so you can go and subscribe to my channel, and in the playlist section you will find a folder of class 8 wherein you will find video on this chapter. Now let's move on to chapter number 1, which is rational number and irrational number. So to start with, let us first understand what is rational number and irrational number. Okay, to understand rational number, let us first understand what is natural number. Okay, so natural number is any number which is basically a positive number and which starts from 1. So any number after 1 is a rational number, and rational number will always be a positive number. Now let's see what do we mean by whole number. Whole number is basically the number that starts from 0. So basically the starting of whole number is 0. So any number after 0 is a whole number. Again, whole number will always be a positive. All the number will be positive except 0, because 0 does not have any sign, neither positive nor negative. Now let's see what do we mean by integers. Integer is basically a mix of positive and negative number, so those are called integers. So if you see here clearly, so we have 1 2 3 positive, then we have 0, then we have negative number starting from -1, -2, -3 and -4, and so on. Now let's see rational number, but before going to rational number, let's understand what is the definition of rational number. So the definition of rational number says the number in the form of m upon n are called rational number, but there is a condition: m and n are integers. Integer means it can be positive, 0 or negative, but n is not 0, which means the denominator should not be 0. It can be any number other than 0, but not 0. So such a number we can call it as a rational number. Okay, now let's move on. Now let us understand what is number line. This you would have already studied in your previous class syllabus. So if you see over here, we have the entire chapter number 10, division of polynomial, which I have explained each and every sum. So you can just go to my video and you can have a look and you can clear your queries. And in case if you have any doubts, you can comment on that specific video with your doubts, so that we can help you with your doubts. So now we are starting with rational number and irrational number. So let's move ahead. So let us first understand what is a number line. So basically, number line looks something like this. Just give me a moment, friends. This thing is not working. this is basically a number line. Yeah, so number line looks something like this, and the origin part is always 0. It will start from the middle, and from here you will find the, on the right hand side you will always find the positive number on the number line, and on the left hand side you will always find negative number. Okay, so if you see, so this is your origin point of the number line, and this is the right hand side of your number line, which is the positive numbers, and this is the left hand side of your number line, which is basically the negative numbers. So now this is the basic number line. Now let us go one step ahead. So in case if there is, this is the origin and there is simple dot over here, and there is no number mentioned, and there is one mentioned over here, there is one more dot over here, there is no number mentioned over here, and there is number mentioned 2 over here, there is the dot but no number mentioned, and over here it is 3, and similar way this way, so it is going like this. Okay, now similar way it will be also on the left hand side. There will be one gap, this will be number 1, this will be number 2, there is one dot over here, this will be number 3. So what does this mean? So this basically means that there is one more point between this. So now if I have to denote this number, if I have to represent this number, if I have to represent this number 1, so that will be 1 by 2, because there are 2 points in between this. So this number, the first line, this will be 1 by 2. This number, this will be 2 by 2. This number, this will be 3 by 2. This number, this will be 4 by 2. This number, this will be 5 by 2. Okay, so you just need to count the basically the number of points between this numbering between 0 and 1, and that will be your denominator portion. So basically there are 2 points. If we start from 0 up to 1, there are 2 points, one, this one, and this is the second one. So this 2 automatically becomes your denominator for all this sequence, for all the numbers. And the similar way over here on the left hand side, so this will be your minus 1 upon 2, this will be your minus 2 upon 2, this will be your minus 3 upon 2, this will be your minus 4 upon 2, this will be your minus 5 upon 2, this will be your minus 6 upon 2, and so on. Okay, so now let's see the, now let's go ahead and see what is there in your syllabus. So if you see a number line over here, so between 0 and 1, how many points are there? Means from 0 up to 1. So this is the first point, this is the second point, this is the third point. So basically your denominator will automatically become 3. So 3 will be your denominator throughout this number line. And if you see this will be your 1 upon 3, this will be 2 upon 3, this will be 3 upon 3, this will be 4 upon 3, 5 upon 3, 6 upon 3, and so on. And similarly on the left hand side, numerator will always be negative and denominator positive. Okay, now let's move ahead. I hope you have understood this, guys. If not, please let me know in the comment section. We can cover this up in a separate video. if anyone have not understood this. Now let's start with exercise 1.1. So now our exercise says show the following number on the number line, draw a separate number line for each example. So this is first sum. You have to show this 3 number on the number line, you have to show this 3 number on a separate number line, you have to show this number on number line and this number on a number line. So let's first draw a number line. And let's mark the origin first. So this is my 0. So now if we see the first example, so my denominator is 2 throughout, so that means there should be one blank point between 0 and 1. So this will be my 1 numbering, this will be 2, this will be 3, this will be 4, this will be 5, and similar way on the left hand side, this will be -1, this will be -2, this will be -3. Now we have to see which number we need to show on the number line. So now we need to show 3 upon 2, so that will be, this is 1 upon 3, 1 upon 2, this is 2 upon 2, this is 3 upon 2. So over here you need to mention this point is 3 upon 2. Now next is 5 upon 2, this is 3 upon 2, that means this is 4 upon 2, so this will be your number 5 upon 2. Now let's move on to -3 upon 2. So this is -1 upon 2, -2 upon 2, and this is here -3 upon 2, which is between -1 and -2. -3 upon 2. That's it. We have shown this 3 number on the number line, and your sum is done. We just need to understand how you have to interpret the denominator portion, and how you need to keep that in mind and use that while solving problem. Now let's mark the origin first, which is 0. Now our next part is 5. Now we need to notice here is our denominator is 5, so that means from 0 to 1 up to 1 there should be 5 points, 5 blank points basically. So this is first, second, third, fourth, and this is fifth. So this is your numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your numbering 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your numbering 3. Same way we'll have to do on the left hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is -2. I think this would be sufficient for our sum. Let's see what number we need to show on the number line. So the first number is 7 upon 5, which is this one. So we need to show 7 upon 5 on the number line. So this is my 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 4 upon 5, 5 upon 5, 6 upon 5, and this is my 7 upon 5. Now next number is -2 upon 5. -2 is basically on the left hand side, so we'll have to go over here. This is 0, this is -1, this is -2, this is -2 upon 5. Next number is -4 upon 5. This is -2 upon 5, -3, and this is -4 upon 5 before -1. This is 5 upon 5, and before this is -4 upon 5, which is over here. So this is also completed. Now let's move on to next sum. in case if you need this sheet guys, what I am doing over here, like for reference or something, you can comment me in the video and I'll share this with you on email or whatever you say, WhatsApp. Let's mark the origin first, so this will be 0. So now we need to see that the difference is, the denominator is 8, so there need the 8th point should be number 1 basically. From 0 to 1, 8th point should be number 1. And okay, on the positive side we have greater than 8. Okay, so let's go ahead. This is 1 2 3, this is 3 4 5 6 7, this is 8, so this is 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2, and on the negative side only 1, so not an issue on this side. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, now we need to show minus 5 upon 8, so this is 0 1 2 3 4 5, so this is my minus 5 upon 8. Okay, now we need to show 11 upon 8, positive 11 upon 8, so that will be on the right hand side. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, so this is my point 11 upon 8. Okay, now let's move on to sum number 4. Now the denominator over here is 10, so that means there would be 10 points between 0 and 1, 9 points between 0 and 1, and the 10th point will be number 1. Positive, negative. Okay, we need to take 2 to on both the side. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will be my number 1. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be my number 2, and the same way we'll have to do on the left hand side. 1 2 3 5 6 9 10, so this is my minus 1. 1 2 10, this is my minus 2, this one. Okay, so now let's see what number we need to show on the number line. So first is positive 13 upon 10. So 1 2 3 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, so this is the number 13 upon 10. Now the next number we need to show is minus 17 upon 10, so that will be on the left hand side. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17, so this is your minus 17 upon 13, sorry, minus 17 upon 10. So we are done with the first part of exercise 1.1. now let's move on to second part, which I think is not so big. So let's first try to understand the number line which is given in the sum number 2. So So this is the origin point, and if you see 1 2 3 4, so fourth point is your 1, so that means your denominator is 4 over here, and it will be consistent throughout. Sorry, 1 2 3 4, fourth point is your point number 2. 1 2 3 4, fourth point is 3, and it will be consistent throughout. Now what they have asked is which number is indicated by point B. So they have asked us which number is there on point B. So we need to see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is minus 10 upon 4. So if you see, so your answer is minus 10 upon 4. This can also be cancelled, so this will be minus 5 upon 2. 2 to the 4 and 2 5s are 10. So your first answer is minus 5 upon 2. Now let's move on to point number, sum number 2, which is this. Which point indicates the number 1 3 upon 4? So this is basically a mixed fraction. So 1 3 upon 4. So first we need to solve this. They have asked us which point is denoted by this number. We can also check this directly. I can show it both ways to you. So first we'll try to solve this. So what basically you have to do, so between this 4 and 1 you have to multiply, okay, and whatever is the answer you have to plus this by 3, and your denominator will remain as it is. So 4 ones are 4, 5 6 7. So your question, your solution of this mixed fraction is 7 upon 4. Now we need to see on your number line what is 7 upon 4. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So your answer is point C indicates the number 1 3 upon 4. You can also see this 1 is this complete point, which is this point F. Point F is 1, and from point F you need to count 1 2 3. 3 out of total 4 points, so 3 upon 4. This is the second way of doing it. Okay, now let's move on to third part. State whether the statement point D denotes 5 upon 2 is true or false. So they have asked us whether point D denotes this number. So let's first find out what number point D denotes. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So point D denotes basically 10 upon 4, correct? So we can also cancel this. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, like we have done over here. So point D denotes 5 upon 2. Is this what is given in the question? Yes. So this statement is true. Okay, I think this should be easy. There should not be much problem. In case if there it is, then you can send your queries to me. I'll be happy to solve them. Yeah, let's move on to exercise number 1.2, which you can see over here. So compare the following numbers. So basically you have to simply state which number is bigger, which number is smaller. But I have seen among many students that they are confused which sign is the bigger sign, which sign is the smaller sign. Means now when I write this, so whether this is bigger or this is bigger. So if you write this sign, so basically how many points are over there? This is only 1 point. And how many points are on this side? This is 2 points. So this side is the greater side and this is the smaller side. This is a simple meaning. So if you can keep this in mind, then this confusion should not arise further. So these are 2 points, so this is the bigger side, this is the higher side. There is only 1 point over here, this is the smaller side. Okay, Now let's move ahead to exercise 1.2. We simply have to show which number is bigger, which number is smaller. So let's just do it. So up till 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, up to some number 6, it's comparatively easy, so we can directly write. So first sum is -7 -2. We just have to write the sign, which is bigger, which is smaller. Next is 0 and 9 comma 5. 0 minus 9 upon 5. Okay, next is 8 upon 7 and 0. 8 upon 7 and 0. Next is minus 5 upon 4 and 1 upon 4. Next is 40 upon 29 and 141 upon 29. Next is minus 17 upon 20 and minus 13 upon 20. Okay, now let us first understand. Let us go back to number line again once. The first number line, which was this one. So if you see this is the origin 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So if you have to compare two number, you should be able to identify where that number would lie on the number line. This is the first thing. You should be able to identify where that number should lie on the number line. And the next thing is, you need to come from right to left and see which number is coming first. The number coming first is the bigger number. That's it. These two things. Rest will be easy. There is one more way we can do that also, but this thing you need to keep in mind. So if we see minus 7 and minus 2, so if you go to the number line minus 7 and minus 2, so this is minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. So if you come from here right to left, minus 2 will come first. So that means minus 2 is bigger than minus 7. Minus 7 is not bigger. Minus 7 is smaller. So minus 2 is bigger than minus 7. So if we see the second sum, 0 and negative 0, negative 9 upon 5. If you compare a positive number, a negative number, positive number will always be bigger number. And if you compare 0 and a negative number, 0 would always be a greater than that negative number. So in this case, 0 and negative 9 upon 5, so 0 would be greater than negative number. And if you see over here, a positive number and a 0, positive number would always be greater because it always comes on the right hand side of 0. So obviously that will come first when we grow from right to left. Now between a positive and a negative number, this should be easy. Positive number is always a bigger number. Now let's do first this one, minus 17 upon 20 and minus 13 upon 20. Now if the denominator is 0, so there is nothing to worry about. There is nothing to worry about. You just need to compare the numerator. These are the numerator. Minus 17 is your numerator, minus 13 is your numerator, 20 is your denominator, 20 is your denominator. Denominator is same, so nothing to worry about. Just compare your numerator and see which is the bigger. So among minus 17 and minus 13, which is bigger? Minus 13 is bigger because minus 13 will come first. And the same way over here, both the denominator are same, 29 29, so you need not worry. You need to compare only the numerator. So which one is bigger? 141. So 141 is bigger. That's it. Now let's move on to next sum. Yeah, now we need to do these 4 sums. Out of this 4, I think we can do this sum, 7th sum. We should do sum number 8, and I think we should do these 2 sums, and the rest 2 you guys can practice. You can try it out yourself. If you do not get the answer, you can comment your the sum number in the comment section and I'll take it up. But I think ये आपको आ जाएगा, प्रॉब्लम नहीं होनी चाहिए, बिकॉज अगर आपको ये 7th और 8th सम समझ गया तो आपको बिल्कुल प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. I can guarantee that. So let's start with sum number 7. So we need to compare 15 upon 12, and I've put a comma between them. 7 upon 16. Okay, now what we need to do, we just need to do cross multiplication. This 16 you need to send it to 15. This is denominator, so if this will go over here, that will get multiplied, and the same way this 12 you need to send it on the to 7. So this 12, if this goes to 7, that will get multiplied by 7. So this will be 15 into 16 comma 7 into 12. 12 sevens is 84, everyone knows, and then 15 into 16 you just need to multiply. 6 5s is 30, 6 1s are 6, 5 1s are 5, 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 3 is 14, 1 1s are 1, 2, 240. Yeah, 240. So now you need to compare these two numbers, 240 and 84. 240 is bigger, so that means this number is bigger. The same sign you need to put over here in the question. That's it, nothing else. Now let's complete sum number 8, which is minus 25 upon 8. This is also similar, you just need to compare the number. Minus 25 upon 8, and our second number is minus 9 upon 4. Same way 4 will go over here, so that will be 25 into 4, and this will be minus 9 into 8. 25 4s is 100, but negative sign you need to remember. 9 8s are 72 negative. Now among negative 100 and negative 70, which one is bigger? Negative 72 is bigger, so this is your bigger number, so this will be your sign. So that's it. Now what you can do is, similar way you need to do sum number 9 and 10. So we can just quickly go through. 12 5 is 60, so your left hand side will be 60, correct, and 15 3 is 45, your right hand side is 45, so this is your bigger number. I'm just telling you by just seeing and calculating it roughly. This should be your answer, this should be your bigger number. Now let's complete sum number 10. 7 4 is 28, so your left hand side is negative 28, 11 3 is 33, your right hand side is negative 33, 33 28, negative 28 is bigger, so this will be your bigger number, minus 7 upon 11. Okay, so we are done with exercise 1.2. Now exercise 1.3 and 1.4 maybe we can cover up in our next video. So till then you can just keep on practicing, keep on focusing on what you're studying. And also my suggestion would be like, you can practice as many times as you want, because that will only strengthen your base. Okay, so till then, till our next video, take care and do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends so that they can also learn from it. Okay, thank you.